Okay. Who gives this woman in marriage? Okay, everybody can please be seated. Gina and Randy, the vows you're about to give each other are a way of saying, I've meant every promise, every hope, and every dream we've ever talked about. As you look at one another, remember this moment, because before today, you were two individuals acting separately as friends, companions, and more. You are about to cross a threshold of life that will change your relationship by committing to each other, to be a single, united spirit. For after today, you will say to the world, we are not acting separately as two, but acting together, united as one. The idea of wedding rings and the yin and yang symbol share related ideologies. Both are circular, with no beginning or end. Both represent the joining of two separate individuals to become one. Both represent balance. Each half supporting the other, each half balancing the other, each half containing a portion of the other, creating a single united spirit, acting together as one. The symbolism of unity is being forged between each of you. You are now one, each contributing to each other to balance and support the whole. As in the yin and yang symbol, a little of each is always contained in the opposite half. That's true for the both of you too. Each of you will bring a point of view, a quality, an energy, and a strength which will balance the other. To have such a balance is special, rare, and should be cherished by nurturing each other. Now, most of you don't know, but Randy and Gina share a pet together. No, and I don't mean Fozzie, or Randy's Gun Club, but what I'm referring to is Kung Fu, and in their martial arts. And the pet that they actually share is patience, effort, and time. This day was meant to be and was decided many years ago. Not knowing the nature of the universe is part of what happens when we practice our meditations. Gina and Randy had the experience of patience waiting for each other, thinking to themselves, will I ever meet my kindred spirit or someone who I'm supposed to be with? And I know Randy was never thinking about this a year from today, going back into the past. Whether you know it or not, Gina started studying at the Kung Fu Academy over 10 years ago. And then, when she was there, a seed was planted. She took classes, but she needed to leave the academy because life kind of intervenes like it always does. Something comes up and things change. But she still had a seed planted in the school. But with her seed planted there, it was germinating in the ground. It was there and it was being nourished. Gina returned and continued her study just a couple years ago. The seed had grown a bit, but it wasn't ready to break ground. With a little effort and a little nurturing, the growth would still continue. Now, during that same 10-year period of time, Randy was introduced to the academy by Greg, a friend of his and a friend and a Kung Fu family member. He encouraged Randy to participate in classes. With a little resistance, he got Randy to finally participate, and now he's a lifelong member, and here we are. Well, Randy turns out to be the fertilizer for the seed. He's the catalyst to make the flower planted by Gina grow. However, he had to put forth some effort. He had to reach outside of the box, outside of his comfort zone, to nurture his growth and the growth of the flower. Now the flower is still under the ground, waiting to come up, to come through the earth to see what's going to happen. Now, about a little over a year ago, a trip was planned to Baltimore to a Kung Fu tournament. A group of students from the academy, which included Gina and Randy, also nurtured this flower when we made this trip. We all supported the two of them, not knowing what was going to happen, but that was that chance meeting. Now we see the flower breaking ground, and Gina and Randy are joined together, and now we know a flower is coming, but we're still really not sure what that flower is going to look like. So we still needed a little bit more patience, a little bit more effort to see what was going to bloom. So now we need some time. Well, over the past year since that tournament, the patience, the effort, and finally time has brought a beautiful flower, which is now blooming here before us at this moment in Gina and Randy. We are here today to enjoy and witness the beauty of the blooming energy between two very special people, which started in a seed planted so many years ago when Gina first came to the academy. It is said, through patience, effort, and time, the pet that they share, great achievements are made. This is one of the greatest achievements two people can make. Gina, Randy, may time forge a strong root system for you. May you become a single united spirit. May your blooms always change to bring strength, health, and beauty, excitement, and fun to each of you every day. So now, Randy, please repeat after me. Today, Gina, I become your husband, and you become my wife. I will strive to give you the best of myself while accepting you the way you are. I promise to respect you as a whole person with your own interests, desires, and needs. To realize that those are sometimes different, but no less important than my own. I promise to keep myself open to you, to let you in to my most inner fears and joys, my secrets and my dreams. I promise to grow along with you, to be willing to face change as we change, keeping our relationship alive and exciting. Gina, please repeat after me. Today, Randy, I become your wife, and you become my husband. I will strive to give you the best of myself while accepting you the way you are. I promise to respect you as a whole person with your own interests, desires, and needs, to realize those are sometimes different, but no less important than my own. I promise to keep myself open to you, to let you in to to my innermost fears and joys, my secrets and my dreams. I promise to grow along with you, to be willing to face change as we change, keeping our relationship alive and exciting. The rings, please. Okay. Take the ring. Place your ring on Gina's finger. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So let me finish and I'll respond to that too. Do you, Randy, take Gina to be your wedded wife, to love and to cherish, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad, till death do you part? Do you, Gina, take Randy to be your wedded husband, to love and to cherish, to have and to hold, and in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad, till death do you part? Push the ring onto his finger. Right, hold hands. By the powers vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss. Congratulations. Now we go out into the world as husbands and wife and join our life together. Everybody enjoy the party and welcome Gina and Randy as husband and wife.